Yeah, that's a good one.
If you're a business, you're an asshole.
20,000 leagues under the sea. There's a
there you
nice place
go.
to deposit somebody, brother. Oh, you get
Friends are becoming your worst nightmare. All your friends are becoming your worst nightmare. Drug crazed
Poop
idiot.
Squad.
There's LP joining the party.
Poop Squad. Put that back in my pants. There it is. You get stuck on the other. All right.
Drug crazed idiot.
Go ahead and. What's the name of the show, Brian?
This is
yeah.
Clumsy. What did you do that for?
sound man and pizza boy. Oh, you get me, Grimlock, not feel sorry. Me, Grimlock. Hanging and banging, brother. Hanging and banging, brother.
This is what goes on in my head on a daily basis.
You lucky son of a bitch.
I drink your milkshake.
fantastic.
That was fantastic. What an
What
intro.
Unbelievable.
What an intro. What a day.
We did it again.
We're here.
Where are you? I can't even see you.
I'm on Broadmeadows.
Oh, there you are.
What?
There he is.
You couldn't even see me?
Oh, I was looking at something else. I was looking at another app. I can just do this. And I don't
Excuse
have to
me.
look at you, and I don't even know what's going on.
I don't got to look at nobody, man. I'm just trying to do this. Just trying. Brian's got new sounds on the soundboard. He's got the bet.
I'm building a soundboard. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, the soundboard is a lot of fun, like going and finding stuff and cutting it and then making it nice and neat on the edges and like do it and making it so it's nice and, you know, sometimes you hear people do like sounds and it's like, oh, that sounds like a bad version of that sound clip. I could, you know, and I can make my sound clips nice and loud, whatever. So like some of them were like too loud probably.
I just like
you're resting in the highway.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that was pretty loud.
So maybe I got to trim. Do a little trim.
Yeah, I mean, I put a limiter across the channel too. I got some stuff set up, you know, sound man stuff to keep my levels even.
Don't you wish you could put a limiter on some people, you know?
Oh man, that would be great.
I don't know.
That would be great. It really would be.
You need a compressor, homie.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a 10-to-1.
Oh, that's inside
16
talk. It's
to view.
that's sound talk, man.
Oh yeah. Ratio and threshold, bud. It's what it's all about. Attack, release. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Now you're talking sexy again. Sometimes you start talking about sound and it starts to get sexy.
You
Like
that?
attack, release, threshold.
Ratio.
Ratio. What's that? Like
Makeup.
come to piss.
Makeup gain. That's the real sexy one.
Gain is like what?
Fucking gain, man. Turns it up.
Yeah. Turns it up, makes it louder.
Yeah.
I like the setting loudness.
Now,
It's like-
see, the loudness setting's something different. The loudness setting is something that compensates the EQ curve for listening at low volume. So there's this thing called the Fletcher-Munson curve, and as you turn music up or down, the frequency response changes. So when you're listening to music real quiet and you don't have loudness in, all you hear is like the mids, you know. But when you hit that loudness button, it brings up the stuff that usually gets buried at lower volumes, which is the low basses and the high highs.
Yeah.
So that loudness button puts a little, you know, more at the edges for you to compensate for the Fletcher-Munson curve.
Naturally. So this is the question: why have the button? Why not just leave loudness on and just call it a day?
Well,
why have the choice?
Like when you get to around, I think like 80 or 90 dB, you want to go ahead and take that.
Decibels to the layman.
You want to take that loudness button out, you know, because then it'll start to be a little weird. But when you're listening at lower volumes, loudness is great because you can hear the frequency response of the whole mix equally. You can hear the whole audio spectrum.
Yeah,
you know.
So our buddy Chris,
you're not sold short on a mix just because you want to listen to it quietly.
Yeah, fuck, man, getting sold short on a mix, bro. It's like one of my least.
You know, you want to experience it, and it's all its glory.
Our friend Chris Coronetti likes to listen to stuff really loud. That's one of his things. Everyone knows about him. So do you think, what would he say if you said, you know, Chris, you could turn that loudness off now that it's really loud? Just turn off the loudness.
He would say, what? What? Yes.
What? Yeah, he kind of would say that.
Victory! Oh, you can.
Don't you like using a soundboard? Sometimes.
Oh, I love it, dude. I can't wait. I think this is gonna be. It's like one of those things you find, and you're like, oh man, I can't wait to get really good at this and just have a lot of fun with this.
It's a new toy.
Yeah.
Just hit it to hit a sound like on the right spot and make it relevant and funny. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like Chris too, and it's like it's Skeletor, you know.
That guy does sound like Chris. What? Yeah, because he would do that voice sometimes.
He would. He'd be like, he would look at me and just say, "What?"
He'd be like, "Look, it's up here. It's loud. You're gonna make it. I'm gonna turn the loudness off."
Yeah.
That's like he's like, I might as well turn my fucking brain, my heart off.
Yeah.
It's like might as well turn off my circulatory system.
Right. He likes it loud, man.
Just like the Funk Junkies with that cover of the Kiss song, "Loud." I want to hear it loud.
Oh yeah.
Loud.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's rock and roll, man. You want to feel it, you know.
Yeah.
You want to feel it for sure.
Yeah, you want to feel rock and roll. You don't want it to just be a stagnant rock and roll.
A good show will stimulate the senses. You know, when I started mixing early on in my career, I'm like, why is it so scary loud? It's like, how am I going to do this, man? Like, I couldn't embrace it yet. You know, like you see guys that like it's real loud, but like it's good loud. And then you see people mix and it's like loud, but it's bad loud. It like hurts. So I learned that early on that there's a difference.
Sure.
You know, and then I also learned that you're not just going to like listen back to the playback. You're not just going to see the album live, you know. Then we would just go like all listen to a PA. It's an experience. It's like going to an amusement park.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you want to get scared. You want to get happy. You want to, get ice cream. You know, you want an experience, you know.
Isn't it funny? Like if the vocals are too loud, it almost makes it like you almost can't hear them.
Yeah, it's
you
weird.
know what I mean? It turns into nothing. Almost.
A lot of people go for that like too much kick drum. There's a lot of that going on. I think, you know,
a lot of assholes out there with their too much kick drum.
Well, no, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's like it overwhelms the whole room, and it's just like you paid like $40 to see 40 minutes of kick drum. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So you want to watch out for that too. Sure. But at the same time, I see what you're saying. Like
because maybe one of the
too many vocals is just like boring. It's not.
Maybe one of the guys was like, just give us a lot of kick drum in the monitors, and he kind of just like maybe
No, it's guys get crazy with the subwoofers and the kick drums. They love it. Because that's like the amusement park of it. part.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's
right.
like the amusement park part of it. You can't like turn up. You can't in your home system. You can't have. Well, you could if you're
Chris
crazy.
Coronetti.
Yeah, but still, it'll never do what I can do to you at the Newport with like 8 double 18s. You know what I mean?
You could put a small PA in your living room. It'd be crazy.
But it wouldn't be the same. Like getting pounded with just, like.
Here you go talking sexy again.
Yeah, he's getting pounded in the pit.
Getting pounded with DBs
Well,
and double.
it's awesome, and like it feels good.
Double
It can feel good as long as
it can
not
feel
too
good.
overwhelming. It's like a good soup or a salad. You got a little this
tasty.
and a little that.
That's
You got a
right,
good kick drum. You got to have some vocal. You got to, you got to balance it. That's what we do. We balance it. Create balance, and that's what the loudness button does. Really creates balance at all levels of playback.
And this is another thing about the balance on the stereo. So if you let's say you turn the balance to the left for a long time, it'll just blow it'll blow up, right? It'll blow out the channel.
Yeah, you don't want to rock a stereo.
So why do they
amp
have
like
the
that,
adjustment?
You know what I mean?
Why do they have the adjustment for balance if it's just going to break the stereo? It's the same as the loudness.
Well, it won't break it, but you don't want to run it like that the whole time. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But if you want to listen to one, if you want to make sure that left is left and right is right, which I encourage everybody to
testing?
do. Yeah, for testing. And then like if you're having a problem, with your phonograph, or you're having a problem with your tape deck, you want to make sure that your left is as loud as your right.
So Brian, I have
you know
a
what I
question.
mean? Even in like the PA world, like I want to make sure the left side's as loud as the right side.
I know it feels
even
like
if I'm mixing and mostly mono.
My stereo, it feels like my left's louder than my right, but it seems like there's sound coming out of the right, and I don't think it's a problem.
It's a common problem.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, things degrade over time.
And you know what? My right ear
potentiometers mess up.
Yeah, they have the potential to. The potentiometers have the potential to potentially fail.
Yeah, you can put some deoxit in there, and be all right, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little deoxit.
Do you
deoxidize that sucker?
Are you sponsored by them?
No, I wish I was.
Can you send over
deoxit they make fader lube too.
Is that our first? Is that our first sponsor?
I don't know.
You got to need a sound sponsor and a pizza sponsor.
That would be great.
Sure.
That would be great. Yeah.
They wouldn't. No one wants to endorse anybody.
Yeah, man. I love it.
So, but my right ear got some damage like a bunch of years ago. It might be that.
Yeah, could be that. You should go get a hearing test. I have to go get one every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to the ENT. I have an ENT I see.
Yeah.
It's important in my field to take care of your ears and go see a good NT.
Sure.
ENT and get your ears cleaned out every once in a while.
Sure.
I got to take care of my ears. Everybody, now here's a fact. I don't know if you know this, but everybody's got an imbalance. Nobody has perfectly symmetrical hearing.
Just like your sight.
A lot of Americans, since we roll down the window on the highway, I don't do that.
Well, if you want to feel free,
it was bad. Yeah.
If you want to feel free and
damage.
alive, you roll down your window on the highway and put your arm out and you smell the air and look at the sky and realize an infinite universe out there, and you feel like a real human being.
20,000 leagues under the sea is a nice place to deposit somebody, brother.
You feel great. Feel like Hulk Hogan did there.
Yeah. But I guess if that's not worth it to you, roll out the window to save a little ear.
You should. I never did. Again, once I learned that, it's like really, really bad. So a lot of Americans have like their left is usually a little worse than their right.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Americans are the ones that try to roll down their windows and put their
Our
arm
culture
out.
is louder. We have like a really loud culture compared to Europe.
I think there are countries that are loud too.
We're definitely one of them that are louder.
Aren't Canadians loud? Aren't like there's loud cultures. I think some Latin
Google
cultures that are loud. Just like there are some cultures that stand closer together when they talk.
Yeah, stuff like that. Brazil says Brazil is the noisiest, loudest country in the world.
That's
Italy,
what I
United
thought.
States. Italians are most bothered.
How do they measure that?
Autostrada with 39% exposure. or medium high level of traffic noise.
How do they do that, Brian? Send out a bunch of little sound guys with the decibel meters?
When you go out with a decibel meter, you measure the ambient level. I had to do it back when I worked for, rest in peace, Polaris Amphitheater, Germain Amphitheater. They get a lot of complaints from towns nearby, neighbors nearby. One of my jobs when I first got there was to drive around and take decibel readings from certain locations, So it's a real thing.
Yeah, they didn't like it.
What?
They didn't like all the kids there being, their loud music. I went there to see Smoking Grooves, and Cypress Hill was there and everything. And they did their thing where they knock over the bongos while the guy's trying to play them, It's funny. They did the same thing on Saturday Night Live, the exact same thing. They did the song, and at the end, they're like, Be Real came over and was like grooving with the bongo guy, and then just like knocked him over. And then like left one, and the guy was trying to play it. And then on the Smoking Grooves, he did the same fucking thing, and then they all fell over, and the guy kind of sat down and played it while it was on its side, and he kept going. So it must be a thing. Like every time he knocks them over.
I love Cypress Hill. That's some good stuff. Yeah, Massey and I want to get pumped up. We'll listen to some Cypress Hill. It's
one of those things that were really good, and no one talks about them anymore. They might still be doing albums for all we know, but maybe not.
I mixed Be Real. I think it was like maybe 7 or 8 years ago now. So yeah, and he was awesome. It was fun.
He seemed like a nice dude when you see him on
and
shows and shit.
Sounded good.
Let me get some. Let me get a drink.
Good mic technique, This thing popping. What's going on here? Oh my God. Where did Spanky go? It's time for the Where Did Spanky Go song. Oh yeah. Oh, we got to stop it because he's back. We get a chance to get into it.
Yeah, man. That's my thoughts exactly. Yeah, I like the BEP. The BEP is a thing of a lot for any listeners that don't know what it is. It's just some inside joke shit that Brian's been doing forever. It sounds like the guy from which video game?
Final Fight, Hagar from Final Fight, the mayor of Metro City, the man, the myth, the legend.
Banging, brother.
I didn't know it was that obscure. Like that game isn't really it's not the ones you think of, like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. And Tekken.
Well, it was supposed to be Street Fighter actually, but then they're like, this isn't Street Fighter. This is a Final Fight.
A lot of our real gamers like, shut up, Spanky. Final Fight's fucking awesome. You're dumb.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, everybody knows Final Fight, Spanky.
I'm stupid.
Cody, Guy.
Yeah, forever noob. I'm the forever noob, Brian. That's my new. It's the name of my next album.
There's a lot of things I don't know shit about, brother.
Yeah, like
banging, brother.
Like you don't know anything about cutting down giant redwood trees.
No, I can't chop wood. I can't drive stick. There's a lot I gotta learn.
There's a country song that's he can't even bait a hook.
What?
It's like came out it's probably like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
He can't even bait a hook.
It sounds like Brad Paisley. Maybe he always sings songs about fishing.
Probably. I'm sure that's his real name too.
Yeah, might be. Who knows?
I'm Duncan Houndstooth.
I went to school with the Paisley. It's a real last name.
I'm Bobby Fractal. Remember Fractals? Everyone loved Fractals in the 90s.
I still love them, bro. I still subscribe to like those Facebook for 3D fractals of Facebook, and it's just like animations of fractals. It's awesome.
What you should
I want to get a good video card and start making visuals, brother.
Visuals?
Yeah, like visuals.
Just
brother.
let's get some shrooms. We'll make some visuals.
Dude, visuals.
And then it's not that. It's only like $30.
Yeah.
Video
visuals.
cards,
Banging, brother.
That's right.
No, tell story. Quiet. We want to hear a story.
Do you want to hear sound stuff, or do you got something to share? Pizza Land.
I got pizza, so you can do sound first or pizza.
I don't know. It's been all sound first. Let's take a break. Let's go to pizza
You're
for
right.
a second.
Let's try pizza.
Yeah. been too much sound crap.
So I got a few stories. Pizza stories from the dark side of pizza.
Okay.
Pizza and murder. Let's go ahead and share my shit. Oh wait, I didn't do it right. We'll figure out how to do things. And then...
What? A Rittman mother arrested for murder. Our cameras on the scene as 36-year-old Erica Stefanko was taken into custody for the death of a pizza delivery worker and Army veteran.
It's devastated us on so many levels. My grandparents passed without knowing justice had happened.
The brutal crime happened 7 years ago, but New Franklin police say they received new information linking Stefanko to the killing. Bob Jones talks with the victim's family, surprised by the arrest, but now calling for justice.
Well, that's sad.
Man, that's a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
You always hate hearing about shit like that. It's just, that's awful.
Yeah.
What the hell? What? Well, that took the wind out of my sails.
Well, we can go.
I thought you had funny pizza news.
What else we got here?
Not heartbreaking pizza news.
Well, maybe this is a little lighter. This is a guy brings a pizza to a person's house.
Okay.
And
it's Saturday night in the Connecticut suburbs. Bomb is in the air. And this guy is bringing pizza to the door. Jeff Stoll is no pizza delivery man. Cops say he's here to meet a 13-year-old girl.
Oh.
Good, how are you?
Oh, wait. I guess that isn't on the lighter side of things either. What else? Okay. Okay, this one I promise is oh wait, where'd it go?
You broke it.
Okay, now this is fucked up. I'm not lying about this. This is messed up. This is fucked up. All right. So, okay. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm showing this. I will just play it.
He gets it out.
I'll cut it out if it's too fucked up.
What is he doing? Just eating it? Eating some toppings?
Just wait, man.
Okay.
And then he put it back.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucked up, man?
Dude, that's awful.
Dude,
that's
that's
so
fucked up.
Fucking gross.
I can't believe it, dude.
Like, dude, just fucking make yourself a pie when you get back to the shop. I don't know, man. I never understood like corporate places that are maybe like super hard about, eating on the clock. Cause I always thought, well, if I'm going to be in the food service, man, I mean, I should be well fed,
I know. I mean,
and like all the mom and pop shops I worked for, like growing up, like never gave a shit. They're like, eat before your shift, eat before your shift, eat after your shift.
Eat before you
Nobody cares. Eat what you want within reason.
Do you think
like,
you should
don't
eat before
eat a
you
big
shit?
steak.
Do you think you should eat before you shit, Brian? Let's say you got some food. You get some food on the way home. And you're like,
banging, brother.
All night long.
And you're just like, I gotta shit though. Should I just hold off on the shit and eat, or shit first and then wash your hands? It's good and eat.
Shit before I eat and wash.
So or you won't enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
People talk about don't shit where you eat. They
Never
talk
do
about
that.
like shit before you eat or after.
Just do it before, but usually, hopefully, it comes after.
I know, isn't it a bummer though? You got your food waiting there, and like I gotta go and then take a shit now. I've been working all day.
Yeah, that's awful. But yeah, man, I mean, that's disgusting. And like, one thing, I don't know, man. Some people are just pranksters. I don't know. I'm not. I wouldn't want that shit done to me, so I would never ever consider doing it to somebody else, no matter like how much I dislike them or like somebody was trying to put me up to it. Like, fuck, that's awful. Don't ever do that to anybody's like food.
Oh yeah, the food messing. Yeah, it is terrible.
Yeah, messing with food. Like, I've been in the biz a long time. I never messed with food ever. Before I did sound, I was food guy, and I'd never do that.
I mean, taking a pizza to meet a 13-year-old girl is one thing, but messing with the pizza for a that's
something
up.
different. That's like predatory. That's something completely different. But
it is messing with the pizza is really is predatory.
Messing with any food service, is awful.
Yeah, you're right. One time
It's a sin.
I was going to tell a story, but I'm not going to tell. That's a place like
Me, Grimlock, not feel sorry. Me, Grimlock.
That's the wrong one. Shit. I wanted to say this one.
No, tell story. Quiet. We want to hear story.
That's an awesome one.
What did you do?
Once you get into it, you're like, you're like, oh, I know what would be good. I remember this thing.
Yep. I was just one pad off. I'll get better at it. Listeners,
I'll work at it. You're going more Comic-Con than I do.
What do you mean?
Like you have cartoons and like stuff, and I have like different like movies, like stuff.
Yeah.
And you have more like wrestlers and video games.
I got Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
That's Dog. I got Hulk Hogan.
Hanging and banging, brother.
I got Grimlock.
No, tell story.
Yeah.
Quiet. We want to hear story.
Yeah.
I got Ryu.
Oh, you can.
And I got Skeletor.
What's so great about it is because no one else has that.
No
one else
I built
did that.
myself.
No one else had that. Like it's just yours. Some of mine maybe someone has,
myself.
but most of them not. I bet someone has this. That's from City Slickers. It's pretty. It was his tagline.
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
Yep.
That's a catchphrase. I bet somebody's got hello or somewhere. But that's from our buddy JR.
Look at that big ass beer. Are you drinking again?
Yeah, man. I told you I'm drinking.
No, I know. I'm just busting your balls. That looks tasty.
I just drink on podcasts and maybe another day a week.
Oh, okay. Just keep it.
It's much better that way.
Yeah.
And I drank maybe 8 beers at the most. 8's enough.
8 is enough.
Yeah, 8's enough.
Awesome. All right, where were we? Where was Soundman and Pizza Boy?
Yeah, we're Soundman and Pizza Boy collectively. And we came to party. We came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And
it's Saturday night, bro.
I haven't bought bubble gum in years. So,
bro, I got all my toys and I'm making some noise.
That's right. That's right, man.
Yeah, it really inspired me the other day as I started watching C-Lab 2021 again. And the first episode is Helen Mad Dog Murphy.
See, I don't remember specific ones of that.
Yeah, and it's man, I'm like, oh, I got to get a soundboard, dude. I got to turn it up. I got to turn it up for the Soundman Pizza Boy show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So, folks, we're working hard here.
Yeah, we're
working hard.
We're really clamping down.
Speaking of that,
clamping down.
I have we're clamping down, we're kicking ass,
hanging and banging, brother.
Hanging and banging, brother. So I got an article to share. I got stuff to talk about, sound stuff.
Oh, shit.
I did some homework.
You got some shit to get off your chest.
This is a funny article by Nathan Lively. I'm sure that's his real last name.
It probably
how to become the worst sound engineer ever. So, number one. So, you shouldn't care about what the band says. Your opinion is the only one that matters.
Wait, okay. This is all going to be ironic, right?
This is like satire. This is like what sound guys write in their spare time. Sound satire.
This is funny.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
The sound guys think they're funny because remember we talked about all those sound guy jokes.
All their jokes fell flat.
They're like dad jokes. It's like any business joke. It's like
it's just awful.
Yeah, there's probably
but we're gonna do it anyway.
Jokes and truck driver jokes, all kinds of different versions.
Yeah, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, what else you got?
What else did he
say? What else did he say?
All right. So number one was you shouldn't care about what the band says. Your opinion is the only one that matters.
Yeah,
yeah. I've seen some guys work that way, and I don't know, they don't last long. All right, number two. Never walk around the venue because it only matters how the music sounds by the mixing board. Now, see, number 2, all right.
This is making fun of sound guy and the people at the same time, you know, kind of.
Yeah. Number 2, okay, like sound check, definitely I'm going to walk around the venue. Definitely. I'm going to walk up
You're
to
right.
the front of the stage.
I
I'm
seen
going
him
to
do
walk
it all-
out. But dude, at a, sold out crowd, it's hard to walk around.
That's
like
true.
it's not easy. And I really want to abandon my post, like,
To see what it sounds like.
if something happens that goes bad and then I can't get back to the desk like immediately,
Yeah.
teleport, I can't be like instant transmission, go back to desk. At a
Sure.
sold out show, I'm not going to walk around, but I am definitely going to walk around every sound check.
It's like this, Brian.
So that one's a mixed
Yeah.
bag. That one's a mixed bag.
If you're backstage and you're watching and you got some saute, you don't just sit it down and go ask people how their meal is out in the fucking dining room.
No.
Because
That's
it's
a
like
good analogy.
you got shit back there burning. You got to be like,
Dude, yeah.
that's somebody else's job. But
Yeah.
you're right. I do see sound guys a lot of times before there's a lot of people there. They most of them do kind of walk around.
Yeah.
And anyway, you're walking around anyway. They're going back and forth to like get free beers and like, take shits and
Yeah, and you're mentally,
get
you're
free
mentally making a
pizza.
note. Yeah, exactly.
and
Nobody stays
getting on their
perfectly
phone
still
and
the whole
smoking a
time.
cigarette.
You just want to make sure that it's even, as even as it can be in every position. So yeah, that's all I said about number.
Even as can be in every position. Okay, let's see. You're talking sexy again.
Yeah.
And that's
So you just
very
wanna make sure
fair.
and again, we have balance. Again, we're balancing the sound.
Is that what you say
across
to,
the venue?
Is that what you say to Massey? Or like, well, we have even influence in every position, and we have balance. and you're like in bed
she's
with
like,
her.
She's like, if you mansplain me one more time.
I think I'm compressing my tongue movements down to an even rhythm. She's like, great, thanks, sound guy.
No.
Thanks, sound guy, for telling me
None of
about the
that.
frequency of your tongue whippings.
None of that.
None of that. I'm
No.
sure. None of talking about it. I'm sure
Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it. Now you're talking about
personal.
it.
That's personal. We're not talking about these things online.
Remember that in Fargo? He's like, these are personal matters that
These
needn't be
are personal. What?
See, I wish I had him on my
personal.
I'm gonna go to Fargo and get a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these are personal matters that needn't. You're like doing.
Can I go on?
About what?
Can I go on to number 3?
Oh yeah.
All right. What number 3? Place the monitors as close to the players as possible. That's where they'll hear themselves best. That one's weird. That's a cloudy one too. It's like just place them where they want them. So I think that's what he's trying to get us all to agree on with that.
Who's moving around the monitors all day?
Like the monitor guy, monitor
Is he moving
person.
them? Monitor wedges are just moving them around.
Yeah, he's moving them all around.
Do you put them in a general
Or
place?
he or she is moving them all around. I get better at that.
Or they?
My pronouns suck.
Or they, Brian?
Yeah. They. I gotta get used to that. They are gonna move them around.
I
gotta get better
I
at
was
it.
saying, weird. It was weird. I was saying they for a long time.
You have been. You
I really did.
You have been.
It's weird. I have no problem with it. I never had a problem falling in with a new pronoun, and I'm like now, and I'm not reminding myself every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm just like now it's a different pronoun. I'm just like it kind of like happens. Like I like I was afraid I wouldn't be able to. That I would slip up, but I really don't. I never slip up.
Well, aren't you special?
Yeah, aren't I something?
I sure do, because sometimes I talk without thinking.
Me too. I'm not good at. I'm not good at talking. I'm not good at like holding the foot in the mouth happens. So I was afraid I was I was like, oh, I'm going to say something dumb, but I'm not. I don't. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, I interrupt people constantly and put my foot in my mouth less than I used to, but
Interrupting's okay. Sometimes you got something to
I
say, and
am
it's
what
better
I
than
am.
whatever they're saying.
yeah, you just apologize if you say something fucking stupid. That's all there is to it. Hopefully people accept your apology.
Yeah,
if it didn't,
that's
if
the
it didn't
thing.
come from a place of malice, then usually you're good to go. you know.
That's the thing. It should never be a fake apology. If you're sorry, you can be sorry.
Be sincere. Be sincere. What do you think about monitors? Where do you want your fucking monitor, Spanky?
Like as a musician, I go up there. I'm just like, I'm not gonna.
Do you move it around in front of you, or do you just even care?
It would only bother me if I had something that was too loud, like out of place. Say maybe something was too loud and only one thing blasting at me. Otherwise, I'm pretty. Yeah, like I don't know.
You got a real loud voice.
Whenever I get into a place where it's a good PA and like I can have whatever I want in the monitor, almost, I don't really know how to handle it because I'm not used to it. So I'm like, I don't know. Sure, I'll take this and that. So I don't even know what's good to have. Like I don't know if I only want drums or I only want my own vocals or whatever. Like I wouldn't even know.
This guy kind of says that in number 4. That's a great segue, actually, because number 4 is make sure the singer gets all the instruments in his monitor mix. And this guy says, I love this when an inexperienced singer walks in the door asking for a little bit of everything. I know they were unfamiliar with the difficulties of loud stages. From there, I only have to smile and nod. Now, come on, dude.
I like the voice. It's perfect. Isn't it like every?
Like, come on, dude. Like, you know, everybody's got to start somewhere. Give people a break. Give them the BOD, man. Come on. Give them the benefit of the doubt.
Holy shit! This is weird, Brian.
What?
Today this is fucked up. The BOD.
Yeah.
I was thinking of this thing today, a song, and I was like, give him the BOD. That's fucking so weird that you said that. I totally fucking thought of this today when I was delivering pizzas.
Banging, brother.
We got to write
the
that
BOD because they're all right with me. I forget how it went.
I like it.
I said that out loud to myself. I was like,
BOD,
that's
brother.
funny. That's fucking weird. But what were you originally talking about?
Brother.
Oh yeah, the nerdiness. There's nerdiness of sound guys, and it's
maybe they do want a little bit of everything.
It's the same. You know? It's the same nerdiness as there is in everything. Like there's nerdiness in metal, there's nerdiness in cars, there's nerdiness in comic books, nerdiness in
gatekeeping,
all these things, music, and like sound. I think has the same kind of.
In our club.
Is there a sound con, a Soundman con?
Yeah.
There's a Soundman con.
There is. I've never been though because it costs money to get in. I should go one of these years. It's a lot of it's for equipment, like new equipment. You know.
No, really. What else would they
to sell you new stuff? Yeah, to play with new toys.
Yeah, you know, what are sound things? Microphones. Cables.
Interfaces.
Mic cords. There's microphone cords.
Cables. XLR.
No, they're not. They're cords, not cables.
No, they're cables.
They're cords,
no.
like a lamp cord or a microphone cord.
Don't call it a fucking cord.
It's a cord. I'm going to play a chord on my guitar through my guitar cord.
No.
Into the guitar amp.
You're about to get the vocoder, brother. You're about to talk to the vocoder if you keep it up.
Yeah, dude. I got to get some new guitar chords because they're, you know.
Brother, you need chords. They're cables for thirsty.
I think cable should just be short for coffee table. I think cord is what you plug into your guitar.
Whatever.
Whatever, Spaggy.
Speaking of that, that's great segue into number 5.
I'm good at psychic segues.
You are. You're great at it. You always have been. Never bring extra jack cables. If the players can't remember their cables, they can't play. Now, yeah, that is a tip to be the worst sound man ever. Because that's just awful. I always bring extra stuff. There's always extra stuff in the locker. Yep. Any band's welcome to borrow it. You know, IEC power cables, quarter-inch cables. You know,
it's kind of almost disposable, right? You're like, just use this, and it gets broken, blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah. And we're using this stuff. It's their tools. You know, they get and it kind of comes with the territory. So if you buy a $12 cable, it might get broken after 6 months or a year.
Yeah, man. Nobody's perfect, you know.
Yeah,
you can save the day, and
or some guy runs off with it, dude. I run, and if everyone's done it, and in a band, you're like, you play a show, and you fucking come back with an extra cable. You're like, I don't even know where this came from. I can't return it to whoever
Yeah.
It just happens. People, and it's not even intentional a lot of the times. That shit does happen.
I think I kind of missed the point of this article. It's like, hold on, I should have read this.
It was
first.
There was a satirical thing about what.
Well,
sound
it's
guys,
like, all right, how to become the worst sound engineer by Nathan Lively. Lots of sound engineers want to be great, but you don't hear much about going the opposite direction. What if you're trying to develop a terrible reputation?
And I think it would go something
Bjorvin
like this.
Benediktsson. Bjorgen Benediktsson is here to help. Here are suggestions from one of his best posts, along with some comments of my own. So Benediktsson made the original, numbered comments, and then Nate answers them, it looks like. So, all right.
Nate Lively.
Nate Lively answers them. Okay, whatever. Number 6, constantly ride the faders so it looks like you're doing something awesome. I don't know if your hands aren't on the faders, where else are they going to be?
I think all these things are anti-sound man. It's starting to just kind of shitting on sound guys. Like, stick your finger in your butt because that's what you're doing anyway. It's like,
yeah. And then Nate is kind of funny here. Nate's like, I completely disagree with old Bjorgvin. The best way to be the worst. Bjorgen Sworgen. Yeah, Bjorgen Benediktsson.
But then Benedict Arnold or Benedict Cumberbatch.
The best way to be the worst sound engineer is to walk away and have a beer. That way, if there's all problem, you'll miss it. Besides, all the girls are at the bar. He doesn't say girls. He says
all the
hotties.
sound groupies.
Yeah, he says hotties.
All the sound groupies are at the
So
bar
there I
waiting
go
to talk
again
to the
with
sound
my
guy.
genders.
Tell me
Besides,
about the sound.
all the attractive humans are at the bar. There.
Attractive humans?
Yep.
So, is this Star Trek? Are there other world people from different planets that might show up?
Yeah.
I assume they're humans. I didn't think their grasshoppers would be at the bar. Why do people say humans? Overly obvious things like, oh my human.
20,000
I
leagues
spot a
under
couple
the
of
sea
humans.
is a
over
nice
there.
place to deposit somebody, brother. Oh, you can.
Why does people think they're Mr. Spock? Captain, I spotted a few humans on the corner.
I don't know, dude. I like to say it. I'm sorry. Busting my balls about humans over
Not
here.
you. Not you. I've heard other people talk about humans.
Yeah.
Say humans, yeah. And I'm
Hell yeah,
like,
brother.
what's with the human thing?
Humans.
Okay, that goes without the saying.
How many of these are there?
I don't know. We can go on. They're not bad.
10. All right, we're almost through them.
I love these articles. I like making fun of the articles and people that write them and what they're trying to pull.
Sound humor is so awful.
Sound humor. Well, no, this is internet humor. It might just be the. But
Both.
You're right. Sound. We went through all the jokes and they're old jokes, so that you're right. Sound humor.
Yeah.
It's just like any work humor. It's a working man's humor.
Feedback isn't your fault. It's the singers for wanting so much of himself in the monitor. I'm not a wizard.
This is a
if I were.
This musician wrote this about the sound, or maybe both. Maybe he's both.
I'm not a wizard, but if I were, I wouldn't be here at this show. I'd be back in the Shire smoking one of those badass pipes with some hobbits at the tavern.
Bad writing. Just bad writing.
That's really bad. All right. Number 8, let the guitarists crank up their amps as much as they want. If they want to drown out the rest of the band, so be it.
So be it.
I don't know. Like, that's a cloudy one, too. It's
So
like
that's
sometimes...
that one's making fun of the musicians. We're going back and forth.
Yeah, we're going back and forth, kind of.
I like to dissect these internet fucking.
I see a lot
David
of
Sedaris's.
Right. I'm going back to number 7, and I do see a lot of like monitor people not telling the artist, like, you have a place that's like you're out of room, and you need to be firm when that happens. Like, if you're getting tons of, if it can't go any louder, it can't go any louder. You know what I mean?
How come?
And you have to tell them that sometimes.
The sound man, you have to be firm.
Because
right? You
like,
gotta handle these people.
I'm not gonna like dick.
annoying.
I don't expect them to dick around with me, and I'm not gonna dick around with them. Like, I can blow your head off with good hot signal if you have good mic technique, But if I'm battling a losing war that I'll never win, I have to tell you, I'm not going to sit there and like, you know, make everybody's ears ring on stage with horrible feedback to just placate you to the possible that I know can't happen. You know, I'm gonna
really. You don't want to you're just not just a wizard who wants to go back to the Shire and smoke weed.
Well, you know, maybe I am. Maybe I am not.
Maybe
I am.
wizard.
Maybe I'm not.
You shouldn't
Yeah,
have
man.
asked
Monitors.
me
You
that
just gotta
question.
say, "Hey, man, I'm out. I'm out." That's as loud as they go, brother or sister. I'm sorry.
What do you call? Okay, what's you got? Brother and sister. Then what do you got? Sibling? Is that what like the?
Family. Fam.
What's up, family?
What's up, fam? Brother, sister, fam. Yeah, sure. I don't know
if it'll catch
I'm not
on.
good at this.
It
Don't
would
ask
work.
me.
It's
I'm
valid.
gonna start it. I get back. Number 8.
Sibling, Sibby. What's up, Sibby? Instead, that could be anybody, any gender.
Number 9.
Bro, sis. No one says sis though. Sister. No one says
Sister.
That. They say
Show
brother.
up to
One says brother.
late to sound check. You know the band will too. Yeah. Don't show up late.
Okay, is that just a tip? That's just a tip for the band and the sound
that's
guy.
a tip
Don't
for
show up
life.
late. Don't show up late to the gig.
That's just life.
It's important in sound land.
When the show's over, just throw the cables in the box. No need to wrap them up. Now, that is something that drives me batshit. I've seen a lot of engineers just set change. They're in a panic. They're kind of inexperienced. They just take every cable and just put it in a big ball and throw it off stage. That's the completely wrong thing to do. You know, it takes 5 minutes to wrap cables if you know how to wrap them properly.
You're right.
You know, especially if you got some stuff loomed, like a drum loom is really helpful. A drum loom takes a little longer to set up, but a drum loom takes a lot of time off when you're loading out. So that's the good thing about drum looms.
You're right. It only takes, you think it's saving time, but it probably is saving, 2 minutes? It's only it's saving such a small amount of time.
And
it doesn't matter.
You know what? You're adding time because you're going to have to take that whole pile of spaghetti and work it all out, you know? So, is there echo on my voice? Is that echo in there? Or is that?
I got my echo turned off.
Probably me, dude.
It ain't my echo.
That ain't mine. I don't know. Whatever.
Hey, Brian, when you going to get yourself a blue sheet? Put up a blue sheet. Oh, no, Brian. Brian can deaf people now. Hold on. Don't you wish you could do that in real life? You had like a loud thing that said bet people.
Oh, yeah. Every day. Every day. Just
hair trigger. That hair trigger. That's too much power. See, I don't believe in rapid fire BEP. I think it should be outlawed. You should be only a semi-automatic BEP.
Me, Grimlock, not feel sorry. Me, Grimlock, laugh.
I'll be back.
Grimlock laughs at you. Where are you going? Oh, it's Spanky. Where are you going, song? Here we go. Spanky, where are you going?
All right, I got an opinion. I bought these shoes.
I'm sure everybody does.
At a discount store, and they're 13s, right?
Yeah, you're a big-footed man. Yeah, 13s.
And they look funny, right? So is this a woman's shoe?
I don't know, brother.
Right?
How wide? Do you know how wide your feet are? I don't know what the difference is.
This is a wide shoe. This might be an extra wide. Maybe that's why it looks different. You probably think I'm crazy. It just looks like a regular shoe.
How's your foot fit in it? Is it tight, or does it feel good?
Well, the middle is a bit narrow. No, it does. It's big. It's pretty big.
Okay.
So I was just like, it's just funny to me that I could buying it from that place. I don't know what it is. It's like resold shoes, you know, with the tag still on it.
Huh. Okay.
So it's like new, but used like slightly, like someone returned it. It's a returned item, pretty much.
All right.
And so I don't know if it's a woman's shoe or not.
I couldn't tell you because it looks really big to me.
Yeah, it's too big.
Yeah. It's too big?
It's too big to be a woman's shoe. I used to wear these shorts that were like women's pants. They're kind of wide on the hips, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm a big guy, so it works. So it kind of works out a little bit. I got they zipped up in the wrong way. It's funny how our clothes are still sexist, where the buttons go different on a woman's shirt because they used to be dressed back in the old days. That's why they're backwards. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I just learned something new.
People would dress the women, and that's why they're still backwards.
Huh. You'd think it'd be the other way around.
I don't know. I've never tried to dress. Don't remember undressing or dressing.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
Someone in a woman's shirt.
I didn't know that though. Seriously, that's a good fact.
So
that's
why
a fun
is it?
fact.
Why that?
Why
don't we make them all the same? What's the difference?
We should.
Everyone dresses themselves, right?
Yeah.
Because women used to wear corsets, and they would have to have everyone help them.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Sisters would help each other, whatever.
There's just so many weird, archaic things like that, for example, that are just, hanging on since Victorian times that just really need a makeover, need updated,
Yeah, isn't it weird? I don't know why.
That's real weird.
And I bet you a lot.
We don't fucking use ice boxes anymore,
No. But I
Yeah.
still got one, and I fill it with ice. I just go buy ice, and I'm like, this is wasteful.
This 300-pound ice holder.
Every day, coming home with a bag of ice. That's $2 a day.
Solid
That's not
oak,
so bad.
300-pound ice case.
If we did have ice boxes, they wouldn't be that bad. It would be cheap. It wouldn't be that expensive.
Maybe I just gave you an idea there, brother.
How much would a block of ice would be? As much of a bag of ice. You just carry a block of fucking ice home every day.
Ship it off.
Put it in there.
Yeah.
As long as you did it every day, it would work. $2 a day. How much does it cost to power a refrigerator for a month? $60? Maybe.
No, not that much, brother.
Man, that's a lot. I know a space heater is a lot.
What? Yeah. A space heater, I can't even hear yours, brother.
Why can't you hear me? Oh no, I gotta share myself.
I'm the
you can
only
hear
one.
me.
Shut it, son of a bitch!
There, I feel better. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Cool. That's okay.
Spirit!
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Bumped it up.
What are you having? What are you having for dinner tonight? Did you eat already?
I already ate, Brian.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat soon.
What? You gonna leave?
Yeah, dude. We've been at this for about an hour.
Oh man. What am I gonna do?
I don't know.
What am I gonna do? Go watch Mr. Science Theater again?
Yeah, I liked your Instagram clips. Masty showed them to me today. They're good.
I got some clips
Good
on
stuff.
Instagram.
Check out Chris Hughes on Instagram.
Did you see the one where I'm like doing the beat with my genitals on the back of the bass?
You're like, I'm an adult.
Yeah, I said I'm 42 years old.
Yeah.
This is what I do. I found it. I did it on accident. I was just doing it. I was like, "What? This is working pretty well." So I'm going to send that video into Your Mom's House, a podcast, which is
nice.
You probably know about it. It's pretty popular.
Oh yeah.
And they like those kind of videos. Maybe they'll play it. I thought that'd be fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Massey made some awesome enchiladas last night, so I'm gonna have enchiladas.
Enchiladas, bro.
Yeah, they're really good. They're like this place in Kent called Taco Tana's that puts a little like mashed potatoes in with their burritos, and she put a little in with the enchiladas, and it's really good. I highly recommend it. Oh, here we go. You're gonna share it right now. It's a man of many talents.
This is my crowning achievement.
So how did you figure that out?
I told you it was an accident.
That's awesome.
I was just like I was there, and I do this all the time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Pick up the bass and play it.
I'm a terrible producer. I'm a terrible producer. We're co-producers.
Are you wearing your Unchippy shirt today?
Yeah, because it has the best neck.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm stuck with all my clothes are 4X. I'm 3X now, so all the necks are too big. This one for some reason is a 4X. It fits pretty. It's still
because
too big.
Joel made it. Joel makes good shirts.
I don't want to have a fucking homeless guy's neck. I shouldn't say that. I guess being a homeless guy sucks. I've been very close, you know.
Oh my God, Spanky! A little stink bug is on my keyboard. I think it came from your apartment, from your lampshade.
I brought him over there. I thought
little fuckers, man.
I was like, I can't take care of you anymore, stink bug. Oh, you touched them?
Yeah, dude.
You let them spray their cologne on you?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, man. I'll put them on my cock.
Window.
I put them on my balls.
Little bastard.
Why didn't you tell me my hair was ridiculous?
Get out of here.
Your hair looks ridiculous. So do you like that video?
What video? I love it.
What else can I? Oh shit! I can't show you that. It's on my phone.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Maybe I'll just show it to you on the camera. Let's see if I can dig it up. I'm gonna dig it up, Brian. Dig it up.
Dig it up. Dig it up.
I'm gonna dig it up. Check it out. Wanna dig it up on the phone.
Man,
wait, did you ever see this video?
Which one? You in the car singing Ave Maria?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're so talented.
How the fuck? It's not gonna look right.
Just play it so we can hear it. Put it up to the mic. So beautiful. You can do it all, brother.
Actually, it cracked a little bit, but I was like, I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah.
But that's what when you're in your car and you're just like doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you got to go, Brian.
What? No, I just said yep.
But what are you?
When you're singing in the car.
Yeah. When you're singing in the car, like, you'll just be saying the stupidest shit. And then you just realize how dumb you look in the mirror and be like, what the fuck, man? I've got this little miniature stir crazy kind of cabin fever.
Yeah. Going nuts.
But yeah, it can happen after being in the car for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. No, man, I've been dealing with I don't know, man, like last week it started. I got I thought I had a toothache. Like my side of my face hurts, dude. It's like I went to the dentist and they couldn't really find anything, and so I got a sinus infection. So it's
that's
just
what
like
they
painful.
said.
Yeah.
You could even think of look into something dumb like ingrown hair.
Well, it's inside my face. Like,
it's like deep.
Yeah, like it's my sinuses, man. I'm getting over it finally. Like I feel Monday I felt terrible, like my whole face was throbbing. This is the best I've felt all week. So I think I'm recovering. It's just what
do you have, some antibiotics?
Yeah, they gave me some antibiotics. So.
Yeah.
They're running their course, brother.
Yeah.
Those antibiotics are
banging, brother.
Inside my body, getting everything back to work.
That's what I thought. Antibiotics, yes,
Yes, antibiotics. Dr. Spanky, produces Spanky, Dr. Spanky on the pulse.
Gonna have to put you on some antibiotics.
Yes.
I think that's probably what's.
I miss shows, Spanky.
Shows?
I miss dancing. I miss singing.
Sure, man. Do you miss karaoke?
I do miss karaoke. I miss being a stupid idiot at karaoke.
I
It's
want
one
to
of my
sing a dumb
favorite things
song.
to do. You're actually like really good at it, man. You have nothing to be ashamed of, you know?
Is that,
I'm
is that
all
part
right.
of?
But
part of
I
some
do like
karaoke?
sometimes, dude, I'll do a song out of my comfort zone just to like see if I can do it, you know, and sometimes I'll fail, but I just want to test my limits. That's what karaoke's about.
You have good limits. Is that what karaoke's about?
I don't
Some
know. For
people
me, it is. I'm like, I'm not gonna do a sure banger every time because if you stick, you know, with only a few songs your whole karaoke career, you know, you should really try. We should branch out. You know, you might like, dude. Safety Dance is one of my favorite ones to do, and that was one I thought was going to be really dumb. And like Safety Dance is a banger, dude.
It
like
is.
everybody gets excited for Safety Dance.
You said you said karaoke career, and it's probably not a very lucrative career.
No, it's more like a hobby.
You get paid and you get paid in the satisfaction of having a good time with your friends.
You get paid. You get the adoration of the adoration or jeers of the bar, you know.
So like there's some people that resent people that are good at karaoke. You ever seen those people?
I have. Like I've seen like there's really serious people that are like super serious about karaoke, and then when like I'm kind of goofy and I get up there and nail it, I'll feel a little heat, you know, in the room.
No, I mean, I'm talking about the people that they believe karaoke is for people that can't sing and just to act stupid.
Oh.
And when a good person goes up and does well,
I'd never seen that.
They don't really.
If I saw that, it would upset me. It would upset me.
They don't really they don't really believe that. They think it's for fun or whatever. They don't like it. I remember.
That's weird. Oh, I'm good, so fuck me. That's stupid.
I remember I was in a karaoke contest, and I remember like you're in a band. Like they're like, you sing in a band. I was like, yeah. I was like, well, that's cheating, you know. I was like, how's that
cheating, brother?
There's people that get into these contests that were in choir for 20 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're like professional, or at least trained, you know, in that way.
Yeah, dude.
So it's kind of weird. There's a resentment among some people who want to think that it's. And they think about it too much, because obviously you're going to have some people that suck and some people that are good, and that's the whole point.
Yeah,
because it's everyone gets to sing.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
That's the point. Good or
you
bad,
can be good or shit, and you get to be the singer.
And like we're all entertaining each other tonight.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And really, it doesn't really matter. And maybe it's true. Sometimes the entertaining things are the shitty ones. But aren't you laughing at them a little?
Yeah, yeah.
What's why is that better? You know, it's like, why?
That's what's awesome about it. You know, it gives everybody a chance to, you know, shine or, you know, fail. Yeah. And we all get to watch each other do that. It's amazing. And I miss it. Yeah. And I never knew like how much, you know, I really enjoyed it. Like I'll probably go more after this whole thing's over. Who knows, you know?
This whole crazy shebang.
Yeah, dude, I can't take much more, man. Oh my God. I know we try not to talk about it on this show, but it's like, woo, February, man. You know, February is usually rough as it is. You know, just icy tundra of Ohio, and it's like there's no sun, and like I'm usually slow. February, however you say it.
You mean February?
Nuclear, milk,
musician shit.
Yeah, I've said. Where's he going, Spanky? Where did you go, Spanky? Where did you go, Spanky? Where did you go, Spanky? Spanky, Spanky.
Spanky, where did you go? Spanky, 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 where did you go? 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 Spanky went to make the rock and roll show. Spanky, where did you go? Went to the rock and roll show, yo.
Do you get uncomfortable when I do the cunt thing?
I hate that word. Yeah, I don't like that word.
I don't know if I like it either.
It's an awful word.
I think it's kind of funny. Like
it's the British say it a lot. They'd throw it around
Sure.
more than we do in America. You know.
Yeah, I guess part of the British when they say it in Europe is like they reserve it for the men. That's kind of like some of their justification.
I like that.
They don't
okay
call
with
women cunts. It's more of
Yeah, I
the
don't
call
like
of a
that.
man. Yeah, being a
I
cunt.
don't like that. Yeah.
But it's still saying that this is weak.
What's
That's
that show?
That's
Did
why
you
it's bad, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's implying
exactly.
that having a vagina means
Is weak.
there's a weakness
Did you see that
assigned
show
to
about
a
this
vagina.
whole thing? There's a
And
show
it-
about
and that
what
is
you're
shitty.
exactly talking about.
Sorry.
It's a new show with Nick Cage. The Nick Cage show that talks about all that you just
Bad
talked about.
words?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, Massey and I watched it. It's good.
That's cool.
I liked it.
I thought
Nick
it was
Cage
a
is
weird
such
choice,
freak.
Nick Cage.
He's such a freak in that thing. He's so weird, brother.
He's a weird guy.
Yeah, he's a strange one.
You know,
I like
actually,
it though.
I
I'm like, I like him so.
I actually do have a weird.
I don't care that he's weird.
Maybe he's not that weird. I think I have.
He's
a
probably
theory,
just having a good time.
I have a theory about the guys that are weird, have a reputation to be weird. I think behind closed doors, they're maybe more normal than you think.
Probably.
Or actually, that was proven wrong by Marilyn Manson. But
oh god, what a yeah. You know, it's like he's not like, dude. Does he really? I mean, like, does he really? I mean, what's his song? Like, Beautiful People, is that the song?
I guess that's the song.
I
It's
never
not
was
even
really
the
like
best
a
one.
humongous fan.
The
You know,
I think
at all.
the first album sounds good in a rock and roll way, but
yeah.
other than that, it's a lot of window dressing.
It's a lot of like, I always thought it was like pretty just derivative of like Alice Cooper or, you know, Kiss, just like modern 90s form of it, you know.
I just thought it was this thing where everyone started appreciating a character more and an image.
Yeah.
And it's
You had your Rob Zombie, you had your Marilyn Manson, you know.
Yeah, and it's not like a character like people say, what about Ziggy Stardust? And
It's
it was
not like that.
That was just David Bowie with a different outfit on.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? This is like the whole character. There's more theatrics. It's way more kind of so where the music takes a back seat to the spectacle.
Yeah, I've heard he's abusive to work for too. Like, did you see that one video where
I've
like
seen some videos.
flipped
and he
over
seems like
the
a
sound console
complete-
or like smashed the sound console or does something stupid to it? I forget exactly what he does, but it's not cool, man. What he does, I don't know. It was childish.
Oh, it's a sound. It's a sound man's plight with him. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you do that? You're
That's
a punk.
funny. You're a sound man at heart. That's hilarious. You're like, he knocked over the. I saw one time. It's just a random story I thought of. He knocked over a sound console.
He punched it or something. I forget. I'm gonna go find it.
There are many stories. I'm gonna pick
could
one.
probably find
I'm
it.
gonna pick
Find
one
it.
at random. He
Type
knocked
it
over a
in.
sound console, and that's not what a band. It's almost like a pirate, a sailor, a man of the sea,
Yeah,
a man
dude.
of the sound.
Yeah.
It's like a different element. A man of the sound. You. So what's the opposite of sound? If you're a land lover for the sea,
yeah.
What you sight lover? What you think? Oh, aesthetics are important. Yeah, sight lover. I'm a sound man till through and through. In me blood, you can smell it. Can smell sound in the air.
I love it. I love it.
He's a sound man through and through, and he'll never. I don't know.
You got to work on that one. You got to get a sea shanty.
I already made a sea shanty.
You
I
need
played
a
it.
sound man sea shanty.
My other sea shanty wasn't as visceral as I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I was high, you know.
Happens to the best of us, brother.
I was like high. I was more high than drunk, so it's just like everything was like kind of like too cheerful. It's almost like it sounds like a Hobbit song from the Shire. But if I was more drunk, I'd be like, I heard the American, you know, I'd have like talk about a scrimshaw, you know, like I carve a scrimshaw on my microphone stand, you know. What could you do?
All right,
sound?
next episode maybe we'll have the sound man sea shanty ready.
Sure. What
Would
would you
you
carve
work
a
on that?
scrimshaw on a microphone, you know?
Yeah. What's a scrimshaw, dude? I don't even know what that is.
You know, have you ever seen
the hell? What language are you fucking talking?
you know, you ever seen I'll show it.
Scrimshaw.
I'll show a picture.
Sound man sea shanty shall be.
It's a sea shanty for me. So I'm going to show you scrimshaw. What is this, Brian? It's a scrimshaw.
What is it? Like a drawing on whale body parts?
On a whale dick?
They draw pictures on whales' balls.
What's going on here? Okay, let's look over here. It's a whale bone or any kind of bone, a tooth. It's actually a whale tooth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And they carve a scene on it, and look how some of them are so awesome.
That's actually kind of really
right?
awesome.
Isn't that dope? And
yeah,
it's an
but
old thing, and you would just
whaling's
keep it.
horrible. Probably whaling's not
just,
good, but
you would just keep
this
it
is
with
kind
you.
of neat.
Well, that's the thing. Whaling, when it's
is bad.
overdone, is the bad part. With on certain ones that are.
John F. Kennedy had a thing for scrimshaw. Interesting. Do you have any scrimshaw?
Yeah, Brian, I have an extensive collection of scrimshaw.
You have an extensive collection.
You think
of
if I had scrimshaw, I wouldn't have it displayed? I would have it displayed behind me.
With your collection of barometers and clocks?
No! Tell story! Quiet! Tell story! We want to hear a story!
See, Brian, just thinking about sound all day, doesn't even know what a scrimshaw is.
I don't. I have no idea. I learned 2 new things today. You know, that's the thing. This thing, brothers and sisters and fam out there. That's the thing.
Sibbies.
You got to keep it balanced.
My sibbies, Brian.
I lost it. I don't even know what I was going to say. I had something to say. And,
I'm sorry. It was my fault. It was my fault. I'm
You
sorry.
know.
I hate when that
It's
happens.
okay.
Those things are good usually too.
It'll come back if it's good, brother.
No, those are the good ones, and they're right there.
It's
and
gone now.
You wouldn't have forgotten about them. You wouldn't have known how good they were if they weren't if they were shitty.
Scrimshaw, your collection of barometers and clocks. Trying to run it back.
Well, that's
See, sometimes
the one
when you
in
run it back
Villanova.
in your head, it comes back, and that's what it's all about.
You're right. Okay.
Fuck, it's gone. No, it's gone.
Scrimshaws, and then you asked me if I had scrimshaws, and I said if I had
Extensive
scrimshaws,
collection.
wouldn't I have them behind me? Right? I wouldn't say. I said that, and then I said, it's a.
Lost it. It's okay. It'll come back. It's the universe's giving.
But isn't sound like the sea? It's like I'm a man of sound. I'm a man of the sea.
You know, sound waves in the sea. They both have waves.
That's right.
And we, they have waves.
And they both. You know what else about sound,
Watch
don't you?
what you say
Don't you
about
know,
the
Brian?
sound in the sea.
Sound can play tricks on you, just like the sea.
It can. It definitely can, brother.
Make a man crazy. Make
It
a man
can.
mad.
It can. It can.
Brian, my eyes are wide.
You can never give up, though. Never give up.
Brian, do you like when I make my eyes wide?
I do. I do.
The sound is like the sea. And
Bloggity blue blob.
maybe that's what Seabass did. He sailed on the seas.
Hey, I
of sound.
wish we should. But all right, that's good for the Soundman's sea shanty. The sound is like the sea.
Sound is like the sea, Brian. Remember that.
Sound is like the sea. I ride the wave.
Take that with you
towards
back to
thee.
America. The sound is like the sea. That's why we love you here, Brian.
The sound is like the sea.
The sound is like right for me.
I ride.
The sound like
I ride
for me.
a wave towards thee.
I ride a wave towards thee. It's a bit of a shoehorn, but it will work.
I don't know the right what's it called, parameters, the right beat to a sea shanty. So I'll have to go
Pentameter?
yeah, maybe, or syncopation,
No, I
or
don't know
whatever
if
that word
pentameter-
is.
It's more like
I don't know the proper rhythm for a sea shanty.
it fits, but it's an awkward.
Is it
says-
4/4 or the sea shanty's like 3/4?
The words fit, but the letters are awkward.
That's
all.
Google it. These fucking
The syllables,
kids in sea shanty.
syllables fit in.
Sea shanty structure.
Oh, It's a Google sea shanty. You just listen to a couple of them, and then we'll just do it by natural organic.
They're not really. It doesn't look like they're. It's not like a haiku that's in strict parameters.
Bro,
or anything, so.
I got a haiku, bro. Tell you what,
man.
Hey, let me play you
sea shanties.
Let me play you a sea shanty real quick.
I already heard that one. Yours about the venereal diseases.
Huh?
Your sea shanty about venereal diseases.
Oh yeah, I have that one.
STD. You got another one?
Yeah. Listen to this. No, this is not mine. This is
okay.
This is probably one of my favorites. So let me play it real quick.
Okay.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip.
We all know this one, yeah.
Started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. It was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure.
Oh, you can
set sail that day for a 3-hour tour.
Hello.
A 3-hour tour.
Hello.
What? The weather started
Oh, shit.
getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed.
It's a half step up right there. Do a little tension.
I don't think it didn't do a key change.
That's just a half step up. Little tension. That's another up.
Maybe it was. You're right.
It's climbing.
A skipper too.
That's like a.
Million
And his
secondary characters.
Sometimes,
So we'll
you know,
see if-
I get
we'll
so
see if
bored
that
during
gets
quarantine
demonetized.
that I go around and I'm like, it's the Hilmerd Rome Show, starring, introducing, featuring, with special appearance by. And like I name all the animals and the people, me and my wife and all the animals.
You and my wife.
Yeah.
Okay, let me play you one more. I like this one too. This is a really hardcore one.
Hardcore.
Are you ready, kids?
Oh, SpongeBob.
I can't hear you. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Yellow and porous.
That'll get flagged for some sort of thing.
Yeah. Don't.
It's okay.
They'll take it down.
Banging, brother.
It's all right. It's on YouTube, but it'll be demonetized. So I'm not going to make all those millions of dollars off this. And I might split it. I might split it with you.
No, that sounds great. Thank you. I'm hungry.
Right.
I'm gonna go eat. I love
all
you.
Right.
This is a real fun
sad.
episode.
You make me sad.
Why?
Because you're leaving. Because
It's a fun episode.
Because
we'll play the outro. Brian. Well, we can talk after a little bit. I'm gonna play the outro though.
All right, we're gonna play the outro, and we're gonna see y'all later. Soundman Pizza Boy, episode 6. Come back, y'all. Thanks a lot. I wanted, if anyone's watching this that did all the views for this last episode for like 120 something. And,
I know that was wild. Thanks everybody. We love you.
Exactly. And
we love you all.
The whatever Spanky had like 620.
Man,
or something crazy.
I saw
670.
That.
And so keep if
we
you
love
like it. Yes,
there you go. That's proper Aussie.
If you like it, keep watching, and we'll get better. You know, all that. You know.
Yeah, feel free to ask any
if,
questions in the comments. Any things you'd like us to talk about.
Sure.
Or, you know, we're open to suggestions.
Anything you want to complain about, you were offended by.
Yeah. We want to hear that too. We want to hear it all. You got to take the good with the bad. Take it all. And there you have. Yeah. All right. We're out of here.
Life. You don't have the facts of life. The facts of life. Life. Facts of life.
Soundman and Pizza Boy. Soundman and Pizza Boy. Soundman and Pizza Boy. Soundman and Pizza Boy. Soundman and Beats Boy.
Night Freak. This is Soundman Beats the Boy.
Good night, everyone.